What is the need for one more channel, you may ask? And it's a very fair question. There are so many resources on the internet, particularly when it comes to the Hindu scriptures and traditions. A lot of the temples are out there. The number of temples are growing. There's a lot that are imparting teaching in multiple ways and different ways. But there's a lot of information out there for sure. So it's a very fair question when someone would say, what is the need for another channel? And I feel that's where the audience of this channel comes in. And you will hopefully understand why this channel becomes and creates a niche on its own. You see, there are around 32 million overseas Indians all over the world. 5 million of them are in the US alone. I'm from the US. And there's a lot of Indians here in the US, and many of them are second generation. By second generation, I mean individuals who are in high school, teenage, young adults in college, folks who are recently married. So I'm putting a broad range for a second generation. Think about it from an age group of 15 to 35. Now, if you're in the first generation, someone who grew up in India, came to the US or in some other country overseas, then you probably have some grounding, some fundamentals that were built while you were growing up in India. There could be some beliefs, there could be some practices that were given to you, and you might know the meaning of it, or you might just be blindly following it out of respect to your family, out of respect to your elders, and follow those traditions. With the second generation, that's a whole different story. This is a generation of thinkers again. This is a generation that has an inquisitive mind. Yes, to a certain extent, they may be willing to agree and follow your directions of practices and traditions. They may be willing to do that, but over time, the rational mind will start questioning it. And unless and until a valid, rational, philosophical, scientific, logical answer is provided, chances are they may not be satisfied with it and they may discontinue such practices, if any. That is where this channel comes in to fill the gap. Amongst all the scriptures in the Hindu religion, and also among all the Eastern scriptures, I could say, particularly coming out of India, the Gita and the Upanishads are the ones which are the most logical. They are actually devoid of any religion. They are pan-applicable. They can be applied all over the world. In fact, they don't even use the term religion. They don't even use the word religion in it. And every aspect of Gita and the Upanishad is something that everyone can adopt. And the reason there being, the Gita and the Upanishad actually talk about experience. They don't ask you to blindly take something and adopt it, but they say, here is the guideline, here is the rationale for it, you go experience it. And in that sense, I personally believe the Gita and the Upanishads are going to really resonate very well with the second generation, that age group again of 15 to 35 broadly. I'm talking about primarily overseas Indians, but definitely also applies to anybody in India who is keen and interested with that. Now, having said, this channel is open for all. It's for a broader audience as well. If anyone has any questions, any topics they would like to cover, they can certainly raise it through this channel, or they can go to the website askkrishna.com and raise it there. I will do my best to address it in this medium that we have over YouTube. I'll do my best to do that.